unique aspect of it that needs to be understood in order to be successful. So the first one is the amount of experience needed to put together an investment program, an alternative investment program, is a lot. Or even having a team that can go through the due diligence experience. So from an investor standpoint, there is that need there that is required. And sometimes because of the lack of expertise, that could prove as a challenge in the industry. Then also think about regulations. So a lot of alternative investments to be successful depends on the regulations in place. And as the regulators should make sure they're protecting the investors, there's also an opportunity to partner with the asset managers in order to ensure that we are able to bring the solutions in the right way to investors. So the regulatory policies also could be some form of challenge on how much people can get access to these products and eventually get invested. And then also when you think about volatility, at the end of the day, it's a risky asset. So that could be a challenge depending on what the investment goal for the investor is. And that's something to keep in mind. At the end of the day, no returns are guaranteed. And even more so in alternative investments. So being able to diversify, do a lot of diversification in the portfolio to manage the downside risks, I think is very, very key. And then when you think about illiquidity, most of the investors, liquidity is very important to them. So giving up that important feature could be a challenge. But in terms of looking for solutions, I think that is why you have asset managers like JP Morgan, who have been in the industry, who work with similar clientele, who understand how these programs work and have solutions that could eventually help different like pensions build out their programs. That way they don't have to start from scratch. A lot of those programs are very costly to put together, and being able to outsource the solutions is always a good approach to take. And then thinking about education in this space would be another way to like address the challenge. Like how do you promote education across the investor base so they understand the products that they're getting into, they understand the risk associated with them, and eventually feel comfortable that they can make the right decision. And I think at the end of the day, the last piece of it would always be, I think when it comes to investments generally, not just alternative investments, is diversification. Always think about diversification, not just only in terms of managers, investment managers that the pension funds work with, but also asset classes and also like within the allocation percentages. That way, risk can be minimized, but while also still getting access to the potential outside returns that may exist in those allocations. Thank you.